And that is necessarily because I didn't start off opposite to Shah Rukh, opposite Salman. And what happens is you are always perceived as who you have been with the hero. That is what I have personally experienced. So if I was his sister, then I will be perceived as a sister till I really, with my personal efforts or with a stroke of luck, or with talent, or with somebody believing in me, change that. But till then, if it has to be the way it is, my place in the industry would be, a few years back, from the point of view of the hero. So if I played Shah Rukh's friend in Veer Zara, 50-year-olds came to me saying, "Awesome, man, you were so good. There's a lovely friend's role for you. Why can't I be with him when you think I'm a very good actor?" That I had to break through with another film. So every time that happened, but I think with the coming in of new kind of people with new thoughts, with the audience changing in, with different cinema coming in, and it's suddenly becoming story oriented, I think that is now breaking. And now with the newer actors who have not been the conventional ones coming in, people have started accepting different stuff, unconventional stuff. So now it is much more open, and now I can say, yes, everyone's breaking the molds.
Priyanka, I think what, to give it a broader scope, is that socio-economically also our country is really boomed. So there are women who now earn, and they want a certain kind of entertainment when they go into the theatres or whatever media they want to access. So if you have a certain kind of television show that's a bigger hit than what has been happening earlier, the kind of films, you notice that change because the people who are now buying tickets are the ones who are demanding that kind of content. So if you had Kahani coming in, or you have Queen this year, or you have, AmeriCom coming in, or any other women-centric films that are just also plain fun for girls to go watch, and they are commercially successful, that's super, because then that's really bringing it all down to who's paying for what content. They're getting what they want and they're demanding it, getting it. That's really where we are heading, I think.
I have a counter question to that about the difference. Television is supposed to be like women's medium, controlled by women, and also like, the other major chunk of the viewers. And my next question to you later, once after everybody has responded, would be about why this difference in terms of what women watch on television, the Saas Bahu politics, which is, people really love it. And
television all over the women ही women देखता हूँ मैं तो throughout. घर में बैठी हुई women देख रही हैं, उधर भी women है, उधर भी women है. Television is full of women.
Mr. Ghai, I'm told that a lot of men watch Saas Bahu serials. Do you watch Saas Bahu serials? I'm told a lot of men watch it, though they don't admit it. But do you watch Saas Bahu?
My wife is here, she can tell you. क्योंकि इतना और वो एक ही टॉपिक होता है, वो उससे चल रही है, वो उससे चल रही है, वो उससे चल रही है, वो उससे मार रही है, वो उससे मार रही है. जितना युद्ध उनमें होता है वो तो मैं किसी और जगह देखता नहीं. बहुत युद्ध होता है.
No, but that's also socio-economic, because the ladies who are at home watching those soaps, that is the kind of world and lifestyle that they either are already living in or aspiring to.
Right.
So that is what they're getting. Of course, there are the deviations of your Balika Badhus or the Crime Patrol series or whatever those are, but those are deviations. They are not really what everyone wants to watch and get paid to watch and stuff. Of course, also this perception that television is free, so they don't have to spend to watch it. Cable fees notwithstanding, but so that is that whole thing. And then the earning, urban, cosmopolitan, professional girl who's got the money to again demand the content, get it.
Right. We'll come, like I said, that's a very detailed discussion that we can have on that, so we'll come to that later. But the question again to each of you to respond that, with the changing workforce, greater representation of women across segments, is that changing the Hindi cinema narrative and therefore the representation of women in cinema?
Like she brought a point up where it's basically about how our cinema goers want different stuff and better, stronger material, and story is king now and not just the actors and performers. That is sort of bringing in a change. And as for behind the scenes, I don't think there's, I mean, obviously there were a lot of men who were sort of leading earlier and now women are coming in.